Big news for Ryan Blaney and Team Penske. They didn't even have to appeal the disqualification that NASCAR gave them following the race at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. They actually have rescinded the disqualification. So says a report here from NASCAR.com. The headline reads, NASCAR officials rescind disqualification of Team Penske number 12, Blaney at Vegas. The decision restores Blaney's sixth-place finish in Sunday's South Point 400 and provides him with better footing in the Cup Series' playoff round of 8, which continues Sunday at Homestead Miami Speedway. Blaney and the team were initially disqualified after post-race technical inspection at the 1.5-mile Nevada track, where competition officials ruled that the left front shock of the number 12 did not meet the overall specified length outlined in Section 14.11.3.5 of the NASCAR rulebook. Blaney was demoted to last place in the 36-car field. He also lost his 8 points that he had earned in the first 2 stages. After a further review of the inspection process at the NASCAR Research and Development Center in Concord, North Carolina, competition officials discovered an issue with the damper template used for inspections in the Las Vegas garage. A statement from the sanctioning body said that, quote, NASCAR then conducted a detailed investigation and has restored the number 12 stage and race finishing positions from Sunday. NASCAR has taken internal steps to remedy this issue moving forward. Blaney was once again credited with 6th place points, and the 8 points he had earned at the 2 stage breaks were also restored. The reversal moves Blaney from last place among the 8 remaining eligible drivers to 7th, trimming the deficit relative to the provisional elimination line from 56 to 17 points. Brad Moran, managing director for the NASCAR Cup Series, said Monday evening in an appearance on SiriusXM NASCAR Radio that officials brought back shocks, the damper template, and other tools from the race weekend, then reviewed all the weekend reports before discovering the issue. Moran also explained how the template may have slipped out of spec. This is what he said. He said, obviously, a lot of shocks go on throughout a weekend. They have a set screw underneath it that keeps everything tight, and if they become even the slightest bit loose during a weekend, they actually can basically come loose, shift a little bit. So it's not big numbers we're talking about here, but there was a way that they could actually come loose, and if they were moved, the shock would go on and was sealed prior to the race, and that's where the problem came about post-race. That same shock did not pass the same template that it was on previously. So again, there was a lot of digging in here to come up with what we did, but when we were all done, NASCAR had ownership in it. It was not a team problem, and we'll own up to that. That's why the penalty's getting rescinded. So there you have the explanation from NASCAR as to why they've rescinded the penalty. It was a mistake on their fault. Team Penske issued a statement here over on X. I'm pretty sure they probably put it out on their other social media channels. But they wrote here, Team Penske statement on NASCAR decision to rescind the disqualification penalty of the number 12 from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. The statement says, we are pleased with the decision by NASCAR to rescind the post-race disqualification to the number 12 car following Sunday's race at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. NASCAR has shown a tremendous amount of integrity throughout the process, which has led to this conclusion. We are proud of the effort and the results by the number 12 team during the 2023 season. We look forward to continuing the pursuit of the NASCAR Cup Series Championship. And as NASCAR.com said, Ryan Blaney now sits in 7th in the round of 8. He's only down 17 points instead of 56 points that he had previously been down because of the DQ. That is definitely able to make up that in the final 2 races of the round of 8, which are Homestead Miami and Martinsville Speedway. Should be really interesting 2 races, and we'll see what happens, and we'll see how Blaney does. But I leave it to you. What do you think of NASCAR rescinding the disqualification of Ryan Blaney